This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I'm here with Bernhard Backhaus. We're actually here in Saint-Chinian. This is Roquebrun that we're beside the river Orb. Over there we have dogs chasing ducks, which is quite something. But Bernhard, you're from Germany originally, but you're...
I was born in France.
But you were born in France?
Yeah, I was born in France, and I grew up in France, so German parents, but French culture.
I see.
Quite a mix.
So what makes Saint-Chinian so special in your mind?
Okay, I established my winery in Saint-Chinian because firstly it's a great terroir here. Especially Saint-Chinian because my vineyard is on schist soil, which is very beneficial for wine. It holds, it gives minerality and freshness to the wine, especially to reds, which you can't find a lot of reds which have that minerality and freshness. So that's very interesting soil to do very quality wines, and especially on the hillsides. I've got mine south-facing, very old vines, and Saint-Chinian has the other side has two terroirs. It has the schist and argilo-calcaire, so that's limestone and calcaire, clay. Sorry, yeah, clay and limestone. So that's very good soils to blend. Yeah.
The camera is actually shaking right now because I'm still wet from whitewater rafting.
Yeah, the water was quite cold after the canoeing. Yeah.
I just noticed that it's not the wine that's making me shake. It's actually I'm cold from being wet. So which grapes do you enjoy working with most here?
Okay, well, to do AOC, so appellation Saint-Chinian wine here, you have to mostly use the most used common grapes here are Syrah, Grenache and Mourvèdre. I also work Carignan, but myself I've got also some Cinsault, Mourvèdre. I've got Thierry, which is a very old wine grape. Aramon, very old as well. I've got some Muscat as well. But mostly I enjoy work there. My favorite is Carignan. I've got very old vines which are over 100 years old. But I also enjoy Syrah, which gives a lot of spice and nice wines. The Grenache gives some very mellow and the fruit to the vines here, and the Mourvèdre gives depth and spice.
Now you used to work as a sommelier.
That's right.
And so you understand the whole sales aspect of Saint-Chinian, the marketing of that. What do you think people think of, the customer thinks of when they think of Saint-Chinian?
Well, Saint-Chinian, first, so we're in the Languedoc, in south of France. Saint-Chinian is one of the most known appellation in Languedoc, and it has made its reputation through the quality and the hard work of the winemakers. Yeah.
And so do you think that for the most part it's more to do with the terroir or more to do with the winemakers down here?
For that question I have to explain you the word terroir. Terroir, it's a large word because it takes, the terroir is first of course the soil, but it's not only the soil, it's also the winemaker, the climate, the environment. That makes terroir.
See, I agree with you there, and some people take the winemaker out of the equation when it comes to speaking about terroir, but I think it's just as important because that brings in tradition, that brings in all sorts of different things. Exactly.
Sometimes on markets I've got people saying, oh, I like Saint-Chinian, or I don't like Saint-Chinian.
Yeah.
You can't, because every winemaker is different and everyone has his identity. Of course, by doing the appellation blend, that's why they exist. It's so you can find you can recognize the appellation, but every winemaker has his own identity and way of making wine, way of growing the wine. Myself, I'm organic growing my wines, and so I respect firstly the terroir, so the soil, and the health of myself and my consumers. Yeah.
I really am shivering here. This is crazy. It's
quite.
Well, my t-shirt's still soaking wet after.
You don't have change?
No, I didn't have a change.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to find you something.
No, it's okay. I'm sure I'll survive. I've never done this before, where I've been shaking with the camera so much. So, would you consider yourself a traditional winemaker, or do you embrace technology?
Even if I'm not from Saint-Chinian itself, I'm more traditional. I make my wine traditional way. Today, unfortunately, what you call technologic wines, I'm completely against that. Because,
right, okay.
It's known that the best wines are made traditionally. Technologic wine for me are wines which are made with machines, by machines.
Yeah. Or chemicals.
And chemicals, chemicals. And the wine, the winemaker, he has this beautiful new shed with stainless steel vats. Everything is beautiful. What he does is he walks in, okay, and he presses a button, and then he goes back home. And that's not winemaking for me.
I think Alice Firing, the wine writer, calls those kind of wines spoofilated wines. Have you heard that before?
No, but
it's a good term.
Right.
It's a good term. And what do you think the future is for Saint-Chinian? Are we going to see more of this wine in the market? Are you seeing it being internationally recognized more so than before?
More and more. Globally, Languedoc is getting better and better.
Oh yes.
More and more little wineries getting up and getting the level higher, basically.
And you have a big cooperative here, don't you?
In Roquebrun, we have a big cooperative. I'm completely against cooperative wines. Right. But Roquebrun the good thing about the Roquebrun cooperative is that the whole production is in bottle. It's not bulk wine.
Well, I was actually quite impressed with the level, the standard of the kind of the level of quality of the wines that I've tasted from the cooperative. So I think you have a reasonably good cooperative.
The soil makes a lot of job. Yeah.
And what are you most excited about right now with your own wines?
Well, I'm a very new winery. It's going well, and I'm very happy with my first wine. So that's quite exciting. We won some awards already, so that's encouraging. And yeah.
Well, thank you very much for spending some time with us at Good Food Revolution today. Thank you for going whitewater rafting with us. I'm absolutely freezing.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye for now.